God's blessings to everyone. This is a DGH news and information network report for the United States Virgin Islands. I'm DKS in the United States Virgin Islands, covering the latest developments from across the territory. First, public safety on St. Thomas. The Virgin Islands Police Department is investigating a pre-dawn stabbing near a nightclub in Charlotte Amalie. A 37-year-old woman was hurt while trying to break up an argument and is recovering after treatment. Detectives are reviewing camera footage and asking anyone who was in the area in the early morning hours to share information with investigators. Please look out for one another around closing time and call 911 if a situation starts to escalate. Power maintenance on St. Croix. Utility crews carried out planned tree trimming and line work this weekend along the Kmart West Corridor and several Northwest neighborhoods. The aim is straightforward: reduce surprise outages when gusty weather or fast-growing branches threaten primary lines. While planned cuts are inconvenient, bundling this work into one window helps shorten future interruptions for homes, clinics, and small businesses. On long-term reliability, the Water and Power Authority has been detailing progress on grid modernization projects, including new solar and battery storage expected to make service more resilient. The utility and its partners say these investments are part of a broader transformation plan to stabilize finances, replace aging equipment, and harden key nodes ahead of the holiday season and the next dry season wind events. At the legislature, the Committee on Rules and Judiciary moved two of Governor Albert Bryan Jr.'s nominees forward, one for the Water and Power Authority's governing board and one for the Historic Preservation Commission. Lawmakers used the hearings to press for steady leadership on reliability and for permit processes that protect historic districts while keeping homeowner projects moving. The confirmations are intended to help clear backlogs and keep statutory boards at full strength. In related policy work, senators advanced bills to modernize professional licensing in service fields like barbering, cosmetology, and physical therapy. The updates would streamline credential transfers for qualified professionals relocating to the islands, clarify continuing education requirements, and modernize disciplinary procedures. Supporters argue that clear, portable standards fill vacancies without lowering the bar on consumer protection. Crime and enforcement. A coordinated federal operation on St. Thomas led to multiple arrests tied to narcotics and other offenses. Officials say the effort reflects deeper cooperation between territorial and federal agencies to disrupt trafficking routes across the region. Residents should expect to see more joint actions like this as investigations continue. Retail integrity on St. Croix. A former employee at a big box home improvement store was arrested after an internal audit and a police probe alleged cash skimming and fraudulent entries. The company is cooperating with investigators, and the case moves next to the Superior Court. Businesses are reminded to tighten cash handling duties, reconcile tills frequently, and review camera coverage before the holiday rush. Higher education and community life. The University of the Virgin Islands is celebrating homecoming this week with service projects, alumni student networking, and family events on both campuses. Organizers say the focus is connecting students to mentors and internships in fields like marine science, agriculture, technology, and education, keeping more talent rooted here at home. Health and healing. Frederiksted turned out in pink and blue for a combined breast and prostate cancer awareness walk, spotlighting the power of early screening and neighbor-to-neighbor support. Volunteers shared information on mammograms and prostate tests, and clinics used the event to register residents for upcoming mobile screening days. Employers are encouraged to support paid time for preventative care. It saves lives and dollars. Energy transition check-in. Despite the federal government's recent rescission of a major Solar for All grant, the Virgin Islands Energy Office reports it is pushing ahead on smaller projects through other funding and partnerships. That includes residential solar plus storage and community initiatives designed to lower bills and improve resilience as the grid modernizes. And a banking rules note that affects cash-heavy businesses across the territory. Federal regulators are advancing a proposal to raise the cash transaction reporting threshold under anti-money laundering rules from $10,000 to $30,000. If finalized next year, community banks and credit unions in the Virgin Islands could spend less time filing routine forms and more time focusing on suspicious activity alerts, while the core safeguards remain in place. These and other issues are of great concern within the islands. Let us know your thoughts by texting your comments to the dghradio.com WhatsApp group. To join the group, text the word join and include your name in the text message. You will receive a call to verify your request. I am your reporter, DKS, signing off for DGHradio.com. Remember DKS and DGH, together we dream kindly, speak deeply, and give hope. Because on DGHradio.com, the news never sleeps. Goodbye for now. Ciao.